Is yours working? Yours is on.
Mine is on.
And mine's on.
Fantastic. So
Woohoo!
we are 5 days out from taking our, I think we'll have 3 Samsung 360 Gears 2017, 2 Samsung One S8 Plus and one S8 to go to India and Beirut. What are we going to be doing in India and Beirut?
I'm just moving over here. I'm going to talk to you from over here.
So now what has to happen is that if you are in Panavision, you can see her over there, or you have to spin around and watch that. Now something we learned is that if you are on Chrome, go to Firefox, and if you watch the content in Firefox on YouTube, it supports the 360 way easier, because Chrome does not support 360 yet. So Google, get on it, because Firefox has got it. Hey Georgia, what's going on?
How you doing?
Very good, very good.
So yeah, we're going to be using this Samsung technology all the way around India and Beirut and back in LA on Skid Row. This is what we're going to be doing. We've got 2, as you said, 2 Samsung Gear 360.
Yeah, 2017, and we've got one coming, is that right?
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
I
we have
ordered one.
coming. So these are really accessible when it comes to using them, because you have to remember these are actually prosumer 360 gears, meaning that you can probably grab one of these for $220 online, or if you go on Craigslist, if you're feeling that, you can get one for like $100. And if you have a Samsung 8, or even it operates with iPhones as well, you can tell your own stories in virtual reality. No matter where you are or what you're doing, you can live broadcast and capture. So it's pretty impressive.
Well, but time out just for a second.
Sure.
I want to make it really clear why we're doing this in 360. Because the thing about 360 is right now you're in my apartment. Like, you're with us, you're having this experience. If you were to put this in a headset,
Yes.
you would have a completely visceral, real, emotional, empathetic connection with us because you're here. You're in this space with us. And the point is that we want to create that for you guys in India in an orphanage, in Beirut in a refugee camp, on Skid Row in Los Angeles, so that even though you might not have the opportunity or the inkling to be there yourself, we will take you there so that you get to connect with the people one-on-one the way that we are. So that's the plan.
So one thing that I love that Georgia keeps repeating is don't use virtual reality just to use virtual reality. Right? It's something that's a tool for the proper use. And what it does is it gives you the ability to be immersive and engage. And oftentimes people don't have the time or resources to travel all the way to these different places that we're going to show and experience in person what it's like. So this is the closest it's going to get. Now when she talks about headsets, there are all kinds of different virtual reality headsets, all the way from Cardboard, Google Cardboard, all the way up to your Oculus. Now you can actually...
And the Gear VR.
And the Gear VR.
That's like an important one to talk about in the middle.
Yes.
Because that's almost, it's the middle ground.
Yeah, it's $100, and then you get a joypad with it. I found that the 2016 Gear VR integrated with this thing works just fine with the Samsung 8 Plus. It works perfectly, and if you were wearing that right now, it would literally feel like we were having a conversation with you right here. You would be
like
able
we
to
are.
like we are.
Oh.
Or you can go on this, and you can either watch it in panorama view, like we're watching it right there, or you would go ahead and engage it in the virtual reality view where you would turn around and it would be like you were there.
Or you can do this.
Exactly. Scrolling. It's pretty cool. So we're getting ready to go. Georgia is getting ready to pack. She has a big bag that she's kind of making her way through. We still have to make sure we have antibiotics because India. And
because India.
Because India. And
I think that should be the catchphrase. Whenever you're like,
India.
Georgia, you can't wear that.
Because
India.
It's a thing. You know, I
That's
love India.
Hashtag because India.
Because India. India is an amazing place, and it has an incredible welfare state, not in the negative form of welfare, but the positive form. They take care of, they have some of the best poverty programs in the world. They're really dynamically changing the way that they're existing. They're up-leveling all of their different communities and all of their different programs. Although there are, just like in any country, opportunities for growth, and you can be in a major metropolitan city, and within like a half an hour, be in some of the most rural, remote places on the planet where you wouldn't know the difference between now and 500 years ago. It's really quite rustic.
Can't wait.
Except all of them have cell phones now, which is kind of an interesting thing if they're part of the government program. So 500 years ago, but cell phones.
Imagine the Middle Ages with streaming.
Exactly. think that's exactly right. And Wi-Fi. Actually, not Wi-Fi, cell service. I found that while I was in India, I actually had better cellular service. That's why I feel so confident going there and live streaming than I do in the United States. Like their cell streaming service is better there than it is here. Like when I get on Instagram and stream, it streams solid and straight, no problems at all. Instagram uploaded to Facebook, no problems. Here, sometimes I have glitches, so it's kind of funny. That was my experience in Varanasi.
So before we say goodbye, I want to say something that I just want to call Facebook out on something.
Sure.
I think they might be trying to keep us away from sharing things from other platforms.
It could be.
Because we have no interaction going on right now in
Yeah.
this video, and that is not what I'm used to. I mean, I could just be that I'm not very popular today,
Well, usually
But
she has at least
something
15 to 20 people at any
watching.
given time watching.
and I think that Facebook's doing something to bar the Samsung contact from being viewed.
Whatever
If that's
it is.
happening, Facebook, that's not nice.
It's not nice because right now
Share.
Facebook, yeah,
Share.
right now the Samsung Android platforms are not integrating into Facebook. So please make that happen. And Samsung, please help us do that because we would like to broadcast on all the different platforms. Because on YouTube
But
it's
interesting.
golden, but on Facebook not so much.
No
So.
friends. I've got no friends.
So we're trying to take advantage of the live streaming, and we're going to go ahead and live stream some more
Yes.
after this, just solely on this in standard. And I think we're ready to go ahead and jump out.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye,
Wait, I'm
guys.
gonna say you guys bye on this side. Bye over here.
Flip around and say bye to Georgia.
Bye.